Hello, Governor. Happy New Year! It's been about a month or so since I've made a YouTube video. I really like to just listen to the seasons, and I was in hibernation. And it's not yet time for me to come out of hibernation, but I felt last night that I should make a video today. And it's, what is your fear telling you? In the face of fear, what do you hear? Do you hear your thoughts? Do you hear your heart pounding? What do you hear? Because we're in scary times right now. So I'm going to be doing a 5 to 10 minute video stream of consciousness. So that means there's going to be no edits. It's just going to be me straight talking 5 to 10 minutes. Usually we do streams of consciousness in your journal, like 3 pages, and that's where you find your revelations and basically process things. So without any further ado, I'm going to speak from my personal experience because I don't know what you guys hear. But for me, in the face of fear, what I hear is my thoughts. I hear everything that I don't want to happen. I hear how scared I am. I hear exactly what could happen that may be worse. I hear things flying by like at 50 miles per hour. And I don't want to be like, take a deep breath. What do you hear? Because that's not usually what fear is there to help us with. Fear is usually there to help us get moving. Have you noticed, when you get scared or fear, that adrenaline kicks in and your body immediately knows what to do or immediately tells you what to do? It's not even you operating at that point, because our body has its own set of intelligence. So I'm going to say again, in these scary times right now, in the face of fear, what is your fear telling you right now? How's it telling you to move? What is it saying you should do? Maybe it's not telling you to do anything. Maybe you hear nothing and you freeze and you get scared. I think a fawn response is sometimes more frequent. I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for. Sometimes I feel like it's more often. I don't know what the word is, but I think fawning is something that happens more than people think. And if it's telling you to be still, be still. Your body knows what it should be doing right now. For me, and I'm going to go back to me again, for me personally, in the face of fear, I know that things get so clear things get so clear for me of what I am and am not, if that makes sense. So I'm going to take an instance of fear that I had to overcome. In the face of fear, I don't want to get too deep into it, but in the face of fear, my body was telling me all the things that I should be doing. All the things that I should be doing that I'm not doing. So it was telling me like, hey, you need to speak up for yourself. Hey, you shouldn't be in this situation right now. Hey, get up and run. You know what I mean? But when I was thinking about it last night, it was becoming, I'm sorry, I just noticed that this is kind of shaking. It's kind of on my bed and I'm just, so in the face of fear, the things that I am scared of right now is I'm scared of the worst case scenario that I don't even want to speak out loud, but I think we all pretty much know what it is. I'm scared for things to backfire. I'm scared for things to get more and more and more restrictive for me. I am scared that this peace that I know now may cease to exist. I'm scared to see things that I know I won't ever be able to forget. So what are those things telling me? I know one thing I said is I'm scared to be restricted even more. So that's telling me right now that one of my values is freedom. I said that I'm scared to see things that I won't be able to forget. So I guess I'm scared to be put in a situation that will traumatize me. And that's telling me, like, I would much rather live peacefully. Like I said, I'm scared that I'm not gonna know the peace that I know now. I'm scared that I will be in a situation where my adrenaline will be pumping 24/7 and I might not be able to, calm down because I'll be in survival mode. What that's telling me is I really value peace. So if I value freedom and I value peace, what is my body telling me? It's telling me to prioritize those things. It's telling me to fight for those things. How exactly? I think that's what we're all trying to figure out. Because I feel like it can be really easy to find. And I feel like it can be really easy to think that there's nothing that you can do. But once again, what's one thing I am really scared to do right now? And I'm scared to just sit in front of this camera and sing. I'm scared to just put my songs and my lyrics out there. I'm scared to give you guys the most vulnerable pieces of me and it be rejected. What are those things telling me? That I value, in a sense, validation. What's that telling me? Validate myself. And I feel like a lot of people feel a call that they should be doing. They feel something pulling at them. But it's an illusion that those things are not safe and those things are not the best way we can navigate those things. I think that is exactly what some people want us to think. And sometimes it really just doesn't feel like a logical thing to do. I've been thinking and I've been like, okay, well, what are the other people who have, made a big impact and influenced people for good? And what I was thinking was Bob Marley. And let's get together and be alright, don't worry about a thing. And I was like, the simplest words with a nice catchy tune resonated so deeply with people to inspire their own action. And right now I feel like we're kind of in a place to be disconnected from our bodies, to be disconnected from the action that we should be taking. So I say again, in the face of fear, what do you hear? What do you hear? Is something pulling at you to do, say, speak, sing, paint? Because all of it's needed, even if it seems silly. What do you hear? Are you doing your due diligence and taking action? And like I said, sometimes the action that we feel we may need to be taking does not feel logical. And I feel like if it doesn't feel logical, then that is all the more reason to do it, because it's above you and above what you know. So these next coming weeks, I will be doing the Artist Way challenge. And I'm going to be posting weekly videos of, how it turns out for me. Similarly to what Doechii did. I feel like we're in a space where we need art that's, you know, besides, I don't even want to be a hater. I'm not even gonna say it. We need art. And I feel like that's where I'm most qualified, and also talking whatever. It'll work itself out. Everything will work itself out. So if you're feeling scared, hey, I am too. But I think this is all part of the plan. And I think that's why I can have more peace. Because I don't think, you know, I always feel that good prevails. And they say history is repeating itself. Well, in the past, you know, bad people have been able to prevail and cause a significant amount of damage. But they always fall. And it's, at this point, how quickly can we make that happen? So look out for those videos in the next upcoming weeks. And I'm going to leave you with this. Everything that glitters is not gold. Use your discernment. Unless it's me. All right, peace out, y'all.